are new for PSIR, optional. Now see another scenario. What will happen in the future? Russia is fighting with Ukraine. Russia already lost the Cold War in 1991. Russia had already lost the Cold War in 1991. Everyone knows that Russia no longer has enough money. That's why Kazakhstan, Mongolia, all these places went away from Russia. Ukraine was also leaving Russia. Russia doesn't have enough money to fund. Okay, the weapons that were saved during the Cold War are being used to attack Ukraine. Slowly the population is declining. Everyone knows that Russia is saying, come make babies in Russia. Because we have to fight Ukraine. They don't have enough population. They are recruiting Gorkhas from Nepal. They are recruiting armies from North Korea. They are begging China to supply soldiers, but China is not supplying. I'll tell you the future what lies ahead. Ukraine is being funded by European countries, but manpower is of Ukraine. Ukraine are also dying. But what will happen in the future? He will lose ultimately. He will have to lose ultimately. You know why? Because manpower and money both are being spent. Okay. Now see, it is a communist country. So automatically you must be thinking that China would be helping Russia. China is a very selfish country. China will not help Russia. Let me tell you why. Number one, India also tried this with China. India was also initially, after independence, we were helping China. We were saying that China Hindi Chini bhai bhai, Hindi Chini bhai bhai. But we even gave it the United Nations Security Council seat. Our United Nations Security Council seat, we gave it to China. China also did atrocities and attacked different parts of the world, but we kept silent. Then on one day, China attacked India in 1962 war and took away Aksai Chin. Region. Aksai Chin is you see this? This part is POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir. This part is Aksai Chin of Ladakh. Okay. Here there is Siachen Glacier, which is of India. Siachen Glacier, world's largest glacier sometimes. India's largest glacier, Siachen Glacier. Aksai Chin. Okay. They took over Aksai Chin. Then when it came for a treaty between India and China to stop the war, then India said, give us back our Aksai Chin. China said, okay, then give me Arunachal Pradesh. So in the end, it was a peace agreement. We will not give you Arunachal Pradesh. You take over Aksai Chin. That's why you don't see so much fighting over Aksai Chin region. India doesn't fight so much with Aksai Chin region because India says you leave alone Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Now the future, what is the future? Just as China backstabbed India, just as China betrayed India, even after Hindi Chini bhai bhai. Similar case is going to happen when China will backstab Russia in the future. You know how? China is lacking water resources. China doesn't have fresh water. China doesn't have fresh water. And it is the second largest populated country in the world after India. China doesn't have fresh water for agriculture. So much of population, but no fresh water. There are two main sources of fresh water for China in the future. China is always looking for resources. Number one is Lake Baikal over here. It is a primary lake of Russia. Lake Baikal entirely in Russia. Now, when Russia is busy fighting with Ukraine, from the side China is trying to enter Siberia for Lake Baikal. China is now going to capture territory in Russia. Just like it wants Arunachal Pradesh from Brahmaputra river, it wants Lake Baikal from Russia, Siberia. Lake Baikal will be the future contention. Lake Baikal. Now, moreover, even a theory is being propounded that there is a river which boundaries Russia and China. That river is River Amur. AMUR, Amur River. Amur River, boundary between Russia and China. China needs fresh water from this river. And just as Russia gets weakened, Russia becomes weak and it attacks furthermore into Ukraine. China is just waiting for the point. That's why you see there are no more Aksai Chin standoff, there are no more Galwan Ghati, there are no more Pangong Lakes attacks, there are no more Arunachal Pradesh attacks. there are no more Doklam issue near Bhutan. China is backing off from India. It is not now no more focusing on India. China is now focusing to enter into Siberia from the back. You just have to remember that China needs water. It doesn't have water. It wants water from India, Arunachal Pradesh, Brahmaputra river, but it also wants water from Lake Baikal and Amur river. This is the future geopolitics. China will attack Russia one day, and then see, Ukraine is not a nuclear power. Hence, Russia is again and again attacking Ukraine. But you see here, Russia is a nuclear power. China is a nuclear power. Russia is powerful. China is powerful. Russia has some money. China has more money. Russia has some population. China has more population. So they will not go for one-on-one fight, but they will do some heavy fighting in the future. Okay? America is just waiting. America is not supporting Russia. America is not supporting China. America is now coming with India. You know why? Because in the future, America and India, this person will be replaced by USA. Trump. And Trump will have good relations with India. PM Modi ji. PM Modi and Trump, they both hate China. As Corona ended the Trump's reign in 2020. Trump would have easily won had it not been for Corona pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. And had it not been for COVID-19 pandemic, Mr. Prime Minister Modi would have crossed ab ki baar 300 par. So they both hate China. They both will join hands, and this hand joining will be named as Quad, but a stronger Quad. Okay, in the coming future. So this was all about the future. Thank you very much. Kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel for more information. Thank you.